with Sharon Store Decor. Thank you for joining me today on my spur of the moment, make it like Sharon wreath tutorial. Today we are going to be making a lantern wreath, and we're going to be using the Unique in the Creek cane boards, and they're going to be joined together like this, and we're going to be making an evergreen lantern wreath. I'm going to show you a base that I had already started, just so you can get an idea of what it's going to look like. Okay, so this is the beginning base of what I had started, but we're going to be using this lantern on the wreath. So I'll put that aside and give everyone, or give anybody who wants to join, hopefully a few minutes, and we'll see if anybody else will be joining us. Anyway, I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. Hi, Dawn. How are you? And I've been crazy. That's why I'm doing a spur of the moment tutorial, because I've had a lot of craft shows going on, and I have 2 this coming weekend, and I need to get more wreaths done. So I figured I'd show you. Hi, Tammy. I figured I'd show you what's going on with these wreaths that I'm going to be making for my next craft show. Like I said, we're going to be using I'm doing good, Dawn. Thank you. I'm going to be using the cane boards, and we're going to be making a lantern wreath with evergreen. I love putting the evergreen on here. It's really nice and easy. It's going to be zip, 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 and we're going to get it going. So let me show you some of the materials. Besides the wreath boards, the cane boards have you guys purchased these yet and started using them? Love them. Remember that Unique in the Creek right now is store-wide 20% off. So go shop. I shopped already. And my link, if you want to use my link to shop, it'll be in the comments. And they have a lot of great things for everyone to buy. So go shop, shop, shop. My first live, yay! So I hope I do well. It is my second time, third time question and answer. So I apologize if I miss a comment, but I will look at it later on. So again, cane boards, first thing that we're going to be needing. Then I'm going to be using evergreen. It's 12 foot. This I got at, where did I get this? Walmart. And the little lantern, it's different from the one that I used before. Whenever I can pick up a lantern, I get it. And this, you need a smaller lantern to fit once they're joined together. The larger lanterns kind of stick out too much. So I'm using a little lantern. This I got at the dollar store. They're really cute and they light up. These are the ribbon choices that I'm going to be using. And then I will have accessories that go along with it. I have a checkered little ice skates and some checkered balls. And then I love decorating anything winterish with pine cones and red, like little berries. So put your glue gun on too, and we'll be using that later. You need zip ties and what else? Scissors. And I think that's it. So let's get started. All right. So what we're going to do first is we're going to connect the 2 cane boards together. So you'll have one way, one the opposite direction, and we're going to go on row 8. So you'll put it overlap it on row 8. And then it's Sharon from Sharon Store Decor, Virginia, just so you know. All right. No, actually, who said it? Hi, Laurie. It was Deborah. Deborah, it's Sharon from Sharon Store Decor. Make it like Sharon. So thanks for joining me. Again, let's start again. We're on row 8, and we're going to overlap, and we're going to join the 2 boards together. You're going to go on the outside from the bottom, from the top through both of them, and you're going to zip tie them together. Camille, it's Sharon from Sharon Store Decor. Laurie is not on right now, but thanks. I hope to be just as informative as Laurie. Okay, then we are going to go to row 1. It's on the bottom, and you're going to connect the boards together here on row 1. You can't see that, but it's the bottom. You can see row 1. So connect them together. Cut off our zip tie. I'm doing good, Catherine. How are you? Haven't started Christmas shopping at all. Have you? We're going to go to the top now. And I don't know if you can see it. There's one hole right there open that we can connect the 2 boards together. So we're going to go from the bottom this time up and through, and we're connected. But the evergreen is going to hide all this. Hi, Patricia. That's okay. I'm doing good, Camille. I know I talk so fast, so you know, it's okay that you didn't know it was me. Okay, so now we've got our boards connected. So basically it's going to look like this, and our lantern's going to hang in the middle. Well, thank you, Susan, for watching me. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial today and learned something new. So now we have our 12-foot. We're going to start with our garland. Working with the garland is so nice because you can just twist it around, and it's just really easy to use. So we're going to get the very beginning of our garland. Let me find it. Oh, here we go. And we are going to start from the top. And basically what we're going to do is just zip tie it in a couple spots all the way around and around and around until we cover the whole board. I hope I'm not frozen. All right, so if you look on the board and you're looking at the bottom board now, it's row 16. And you're going to just place your garland right there, and you're going to zip tie it in. Let's see, row 16. You are basically securing the garland to the board. So it doesn't matter how many zip ties you use, where you place them, you just want it secure. So there's your first one. Okay. Then we're going to go down, and we're going to make sure the board's getting covered, and I'm going to go to row 12, and it's on the outside. Okay, we put our zip tie in. No, turn it around. All right. All right, keep going. And we'll go to row, what I can see right now is row 9. We'll zip tie it in there. Find the outside hole, put it in through the top, come around your garland, your evergreen garland, and zip tie it in. Then you're going to be fluffing it all out. See how it's looking so far? Okay, push that in. Now we're going to go around the bottom. And you're going to go through both of them. Hi, Jessica. So find the bottom. Let's see, I'm going to do 2. So one more to the left side of the board. And you're going to go from the bottom through both of them. Okay. Can you see that? It's coming through. Good afternoon, Alicia. Okay, now you're going to zip that garland in. And flip it off. Okay. Go around some more. Over by the Unique in the Creek that you can see here, we'll do another zip tie. Anybody following along with me today? You have your cane boards and some garland. I know I did this spur of the moment. Like I was saying, I have so many craft fairs coming up. I have so many wreaths to make. I figured I wanted to show you while I make my wreaths. Okay, so now we are going to go right here. Can't tell what number it is. If I look on the outside, it's row 9. And we're going to zip tie that in. Okay, then we'll go up here, and that's 13. Because I turned the board to the outside, I can't see the numbers. I should have my little garbage pail. I'm just throwing everything all over. Okay, we'll zip tie that in. Okay. Then we're going to go to the top. Well, let's see, where can we're going to go into that same hole that we did on the top, because that's what's free for me to get into. So we'll go here. I'm going to put our evergreen down. The evergreen will cover all the zip ties as we go along. Now we're going to go back around again. Make sure we have a little bit sticking up on the top, like so. We want to match the other side. And we're going to come down, and we're going to zip tie now on the outside row. The middle row, I'm sorry. I'm going to go on the middle row. We're going to make this nice and fluffy. So we will just, row 14 is where we're going to put our zip tie, and we can put it into the outside hole that was already used. I don't know if you could see that. We're going to go from here to the outside row just to zip tie that in. And we want to make this nice and fluffy and full. So we're going to go up that hole, and we will zip tie it in there. Hope everyone can see what I'm doing. We're just making a nice full, kind of almost like a teardrop wreath. We'll go back around. We'll go to number 10. And we will zip tie that in. So again, from the middle, and we'll go to the hole on the outside up. If I can find it. There we go. The evergreen does shed a lot, but that's okay. It's just because we're manipulating it around right now. Touching it too much. All right, gonna go somewhere in the middle down here. Zip tie it in. Again, this is just to make sure it's all secure to the board. Get that in there. Yes, one garland will cover the whole board. This was 12 feet this garland that I got from Walmart. So we're gonna go again on the bottom. If you get the one that's 9 feet, you can always use just like a little extra piece from another garland that you have. Oops, it's hard to see. All right, go up there and zip tie that in. Okay. Okay, we're going to go in the middle here. So how many of you have used the cane board already to make a wreath? Anyone? All right, we're getting there. Now we're going to go somewhere up here. Zip tie this in. It is hard to see. Okay, now we don't have to go to the top. We're just going to follow around one more time to get this nice and fluffy. So we're going to zip tie somewhere in the middle here. I'm going to turn it and I'm going to do it in the middle here. So I'm going to go down through here. I'm going to turn my evergreen and I'm going to make sure it's connected. Hi, Jeanette. Thank you for joining me and watching me for the first time. All right, now you make sure your evergreen. There we go. Gotta get. It's hard to see with all the evergreen in here. Gotta find my zip tie. There we go. You made 2 of them. Very good. Cool. Okay, so we've got a little bit left and we should make it all the way around. So now I'm going to push this aside so you guys can see. We are doing the last inner row and we're going to secure it where we think is best from the inside hole to one of the middle holes. So I'm going to go here. You don't really need that many zip ties. Okay, place our garland down, come around. Okay, almost there. Okay. go to the outside here. Hi, Betty. I'm glad you joined me today. Thanks for watching. Yep, of course, I put it through the wrong way. You always got to have that zip tie head facing the outside, the square facing the outside, so you can get your zip tie in. Betty, we are making a lantern teardrop style evergreen wreath. Okay, we're gonna go here. Oh, I'm gonna go down this way. Okay, we are almost done securing this. Here we go. And yeah, I did just change the way I put that zip tie in, but it's all going to be covered with the evergreen. You're not going to see it. Okay, we just have this little bit left, and we're going to tuck that in. Hi, Tara. It's okay that you're late. This was spur of the moment for me. I just decided I needed to show you guys all the things I've been making. This is one of the wreaths that I made. Okay, we're going to secure that in. We're going to keep this. See, look, if this was 12 feet, and this is what's left. And we can just use that if you want, to add a little bit, make it fluffier, or even go back down more, wherever. I don't know. I'm going to clip it off because in case I need it for filling in any spaces or whatever. So we clip that part off. And this is the last. I think I want one more. Nope, I think I'm good. Okay, so now we've got our base, and we're just going to fluff it up. I do this with all my evergreens. It makes it look so much nicer once you fluff everything out. Try to make sure you cover your zip ties. Okay. And this is what it looks like so far. That's your, I guess, your teardrop. And now that I've made a mess, move that out of the way. We'll just take this and move that out of the way. All my evergreen shavings. That's okay. Okay. So what we're going to do now, sprinkle the love of crafting. Thank you. So now we're going to be adding our lantern into the middle. So what you're going to be doing now, this I said I got from the Dollar Tree, and it does light up. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Yep. There we go. It's going to be nice in the middle. Battery operated, nice and safe. So if I can pull this aside, in the middle where they're connected, you can get your zip tie through there and put your, let's see, you want your lantern kind of, well, that's the only problem. Let's see. Nope, that's not a problem. Let's put that back in there. Okay. Where do we want this? We want to, you can actually tie it with the evergreen if you wanted, like that. I think I want to zip tie it. It'll stay more secure. So I'm going to get my zip tie, and you'll have to pull the evergreen away so you can see where your holes are and find where we can connect this. Let's see. I'm going to look through the back, find a hole. There we go. And I got it back up here. I hope it's not blurry. I don't look blurry. All right, so we're gonna put that in there and we're gonna zip tie it on. Okay, not too tight. Clip it off. Okay. Now you have your lantern in the middle, and it's very easy to just say, okay, if you need your batteries to be changed, you can just lift it up, but it's still secure on there and you push it in. I'm going to move everything out of the way, and the next step is going to be making the bow. So let me clean up this a little bit. Move my zip ties out of the way. All my evergreen pieces on the table. There we go. Move that out of the way. Clean this up. Okay. Now, if you guys have a bow maker, you can get that out now, and I can show you that's what I'm going to be using to make my bow. I love the bow maker because, oh, did you say yes? I got the lantern from the Dollar Tree. They have a couple dollar stores that I have in town have $1 plus, and they're a little bit more expensive, but they're also a little bit bigger. This one's a smaller one, and it fits nicely in the middle. So I have the Easy Bow Maker. It is a great extra set of hands. So if you can purchase that on the 20% off at that they're having store wide, oh, get it. It's just awesome. Hi, Wendy. So I'm going to be using 2 kinds of ribbon today. And I might use another one, but I think I'm just going to use these 2 for now. So what we're going to do, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. We're going to take the 2 together, and we're going to be putting the red on top of the buffalo check. This is a 2.5 inch, and this is a 1.5 inch. The way I decide on the color scheme is by the accessories, and I found these really cute buffalo check red and black check balls, and I also found these little ice skates that are going to match really nice. So that's how I decided on my ribbons. And I think the white, it makes it pop. There's black ones, there's red ones, these lanterns, but I liked the white. I think it's going to be a nice little accent. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from the bottom, and we're going to trail the ribbon to the top. So move this to this side. And we're going to just start from the bottom. Okay. And this is really nice too, the evergreen, because you really don't need twist ties. You could just use your evergreen and tie it. So we're going to be cutting the tails after, but you want it to be hanging off the bottom a little bit. Then you'll take your piece together. I'm going to make like a little bit of you're going to go loop. You're not going to go straight down. You're going to make a little bit of a loop. And you're going to come right up. And then you're going to take your evergreen pieces and use that as your pipe cleaner or whatever to secure it. Just twist it around it. Okay. And I just hit something. Sorry about that. I don't know what I hit. There we go. Okay. So we're going up with this. Now we're going to go one more to the top. One more. I'm going to pull that a loop. We're going to come to the top. We're going to push it in. Take our little pipe evergreen pieces and twist them around together. So now it's in there. Okay. and then you can separate it out. I like to do red on one side, the black and red on the other, and then reverse it. Make sure that it's facing the right way. That'll be, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And now I'm going to cut this off here, and I'm going to make some tails. Okay, we'll put them together, and we're going to dovetail it. Okay, and we're going to dovetail the ones on the bottom. Okay, now you can make as many little loops as you want. This is, I'm doing 2. This is what it's looking like so far. Let's see if you can see that. And then we're going to do it on the other side as well and put a big bow in the middle. So now we will do the same thing on this side. Okay, move our evergreen out of the way. There we go. We'll take our 2 pieces. We're going to start on the bottom. Okay, make sure they're even. And just find your little evergreen pieces. And it's like having twist ties right there for you. And you can always pull if you wanted it longer. All right. And you just want to line it up and kind of make it even. Okay, and like I said, you're making your little loops. I'm going to pull it a little bit. And since the red check is on the inside here, I'm going to do the red, like velvet kind of one on the inside here. Move your evergreens out of the way if they're sticking out or whatever. Okay, then we keep going up. And we're going to go right to the top. All right. Hopefully you can see everything. And now I'm going to cut up here. And I'm going to dovetail the ends. Okay, and again, our bow's going to go in the middle. That's what it's looking like so far. Okay, so now we're going to make the bow that goes in the middle. I'm going to put this on the side. And I'm going to get my easy bow. And actually, I do want to see how long I want to make the loops. I think I'm going to do 4-inch loops. First, I'm going to do the red check on the bottom and then the red velvet on top of it. So if I have my evergreen there, I think I want the loop probably not much bigger than that. So then I'll go down to my bow maker, and that's about 5 inches. So the loops are going to be 5-inch loops. And you're going to want your little tail that's going to stick out the side. So that's going to also be about, I would say 8 inches is your tail. So if you want to measure 8 inches, put it into your bow maker. Move this aside. And I can't sit and work, so I'd have to stand. So sorry, but if that, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to make an 8-inch tail. I'm going to put it in my bow maker, and I'm going to do 2 5-inch loops on each side. So we've got 1, push it down. 2. Do another loop. So we've got 2 loops on the bottom. Okay, make sure that's 8 inches. And then cut that. And now we're going to be doing our red. Same thing. You want to just be the same size as this tail, the same length. You're going to go down, and we're going to do 2 loops of the red. Now you can make your bow as big as you like. You can add another layer if you wanted. I might do some little swirly the curling ribbon after. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to just do these ribbons for now. I don't know what swirly ribbon is. That's what I was just saying, swirly ribbon, curling ribbon. Okay, and then you want that the same length. Got 5 inches, 5 inches. There we go. Okay, I'm going to make our tail. And we're going to dovetail these pieces. And the same with these. Okay, I don't have a pipe cleaner in front of me. I have extra pieces because I work on the table. I have everything all over. So I'm going to now put my pipe cleaner down the middle. You don't need a big piece because you're going to use your evergreen to twist tie it up. Turn it over and pull it tight. You can cut the excess off. Okay, and now this is going to go into the evergreen. We're going to move this to the side. Move our ribbon. All our little excess pieces that I should be using my little garbage pail for, but I'm not. Okay, so now we're going to go to the top. And we're going to put it right in the middle here. Find our evergreen and just twist that in. Fix your bow. There's our bow. I don't know if you can you see that? And you can play with your loops, make sure everything's looking good. See, I might do one more bow in the middle, have it hanging down, but this is good for now. And we've got our loops, fix them nice. And now we're going to just dress our wreath. So I like I said, my inspiration kind of was my red and black checkered ice skates. I'm going to put them on the bottom. Let's see what's the best way for you guys to see this. I'm just going to use this little hanger that it came with, and I'm going to use my evergreen pieces as the thing to secure it to. So I'll just find a piece on the bottom, see how we want to put our skates. Oh, I didn't dovetail that one. Let me do that so it looks, and this piece too. Okay. You might need to move some of the evergreen around so it sits properly. But then you got that in there, and you can secure it by twisting the evergreen together. And then you want to fluff the other ones around it. Yeah, that can hang in the bottom. I think that'll look nice like that. Okay. And then I have 2 of the red and black checkered balls that I can put, I don't know, let's see. Where does it look good? I think I might put them on each side. Okay. So you'll take your little loop that's in here, place it around the evergreen, kind of push that down, and then twist it around. So you could add any kind of accents you want, any kind of color scheme that you want to do, and then just match your ribbons to go with it. I mean, you could start with the accessory being your inspiration or ribbon being your inspiration, and then add things that you know, match, coordinate nicely. If you want to use, the evergreen picks that you get from Hobby Lobby, those are great because they're kind of, you won't see the pipe cleaner. I might use that as the hanger. I'm going to get one right now. Sorry if I'm off screen. This is the evergreen Canadian pine stems. They are great when you're making any kind of evergreen wreath. I really like it because you don't see it. It gets hidden within the evergreen. So I'm going to use this as our hanger. So you just go to the top. Let me show you the back. That's what the back looks like. And we'll just go to the top. And we'll put in our right through both. So you're gonna have to find it when it comes through. Push it through both. Oh, I feel it. Okay. And this will be our hanger. So that will be our hanger, and it matches the evergreen really nice. So now we've got our lantern, and we've got our ice skates, our little balls, and I'm going to dress it with more red berries and pine cones. So I'm just going to get out my glue gun and start gluing some of them on. Different places. There's little snowball pom-poms that I've seen that look cute. They look like fake snow. You can add more greenery if you wanted, other kinds of greenery to make it more, you know, just more fluffy, I guess. I'm going to take one big one and put that in the center, maybe. I'm not sure. It's wherever you think looks good. And then you can use the berry picks, or I have these other little red berries. Thank you, Lynn. I'm glad you like it. I will take a better picture at the end so you guys can see it, and I'll put it on the page, Facebook page. So I like making little clusters with these little balls. Just add them on. The picks work just as well, but I don't know, I like these. They look snowy. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Let me turn this. I'll work upside down. I'll even lift it up a little. There we go. Put that underneath. And we'll add some more berries. Maybe some snowy branches would look nice mixed in here too. My website is Sharon's Door Decor. If you have any problems finding it, let me know. I will put the link on the page. Let me know if you find it, Christine, okay? Sometimes I have problems linking things together. But yes, I am Sharon's Door Decor, and I am Make It Like Sharon. I'm so happy to be a team member and to bring you guys different creations and ideas. I'm happy to show you something else on the cane board. It's a great board, and I can't wait to do things for Valentine's Day, more hearts. So that, can you guys see it so far, what it's coming out like? And we can just keep, I can keep dressing it up, but that's pretty much what it's going to look like. You can, you know what? You can even, because I have one here on the table, you could add little snowflakes in there. I think that would look really cool. So that's what I'm probably going to do. When I'm done, I will be adding more of the red berries. I'm going to be adding some snowflakes because I think that'll really make it pop. And yeah, so let's see. What do you guys think so far? Fantastic. Thank you, Patricia. Yeah, I mean, you guys can add as much or as little as you want. Hi, Sherry. So don't forget, you guys can get these cane boards on the Unique in the Creek website. You can, my link is attached. 20% off store wide right now. It's still going on. How exciting. I bought way too much as usual, but I can just keep making more things for you guys. Okay. Dressing it up. It's starting to get there. Like I said, you can do as many ribbons as you want. I think one cascading down would really be, oh, I found your website. Yay, good. Follow me. Thanks. As many ribbons as you want. And keep at, add whatever you like. Whatever you like. Like I said, I think I definitely will be having white snowflakes all throughout. But that's what it's looking like. I don't know where my snowflakes are except that one that was on the table. So I can't even do that right now, but I will add them, definitely. Yeah, just keep going around and glue your things in. More pine cones, snowflakes. And that's pretty much the wreath. And I put my hanger on and I'm just going to keep dressing it up. But I will definitely, I don't know, let's see, where can I go to show you guys? I can't show you the whole thing. I don't know. I have to figure that out with my camera. But I hope you guys like it. And I will take a picture of it with the lantern on and post that on the website as well. And basically, that's our wreath. So thanks, guys, for joining me, joining Sharon's Door Decor, and make it like Sharon. I'm really happy that to be able to show you what I did today. And thanks again. I hope to see you guys soon. Thanks so much. Thanks, Dawn. I'll check in. Let's see. I think my next one is December 7th. So I'll have to dream up what I'm going to be making next. Thanks so much. Bye.